tend to get a decent run.
There's a bit of risk with this one. He's got to get the white tight on that ball cushion, or he'll leave a half chance. It's got to be tight, and it's far from tight. Stephen Maguire might be tempted for one to the left corner, and he's a little bit annoyed with that, is Neil Robertson. It's not a gimme by any means, but he will go around the back of the reds. That's the one he's looking at. If this goes in, he could give himself a very good chance. It's a tough one. One needs to pull up though. Fraction there, and he had a great chance.
And the cloth on these tables are just so quick. I mean, that was really well hit and struck, but it just kept rolling and rolling like it was going downhill.
What was that years ago? Rolling, rawhide. That was it. Yeah. A few of the viewers at home might remember rawhide, but it certainly kept rolling there. I mean, there is a possibility of, you know, the black's there, but there's so much risk attached to that. Mind, the red he knocked in was just as difficult probably as the black, but he doesn't really want to be giving Neil an easy opportunity. He's now looking at the black, and this really would be very attacking. If it goes in, what a chance. He's nominated the black. He's a positive player. He always likes to have a go, and he's getting himself ready for this.
Goodness me, this is a big shot. Hold on to your hats.
Just look at that concentration in those eyes. Well, a generous round of applause for a superb shot. I'm sure even Neil Robertson had to admire that. That was a bit special.
Shot of the match, Dennis. Absolutely the shot of the match.
Yeah, it's a funny little angle. If he screws back, he might catch the other red. That would put him right out of position. If he runs through, he might catch the black. Oh, he's caught the red. And he snookered himself after that fabulous long black. He's out of position. Another inch, and he had a chance to win the match. Can he see enough of the pink to pot it up in the corner? Surely there's not a gap there. There is, and it's in. He can't believe it.
Well, Neil Robertson's not too enamoured with that. In fact, he'd lost position. He thought he was going to be coming back to the table, but what a great pink. Up there into the yellow pocket, and this is the thing that hurts in snooker, Dennis, isn't it? One minute you think you're getting back to the table, and your opponent pots something like that. And Maguire has definitely got a chance for frame and match. Has to watch the red there that he's just leaning over. It's the better red for position on the black. The other easier pot will take him into another red.
Thank you. 16.
Now, this is where the top class professionals have become very proficient over the years. clinically finishing matches. And Maguire, at number 2 in the world rankings, has become very good at it indeed.
23.
Can he do it again?
$24.
Well, he was a bit lucky, I suppose, to finish on
31.
the pink when he didn't get on the black, but the black that he knocked in to keep this black here deserves to win any frame.
$32.
And he'd have to do something careless now. As you mentioned, John, he's one of the players that knows how to clinch a match. I'll tell you what, if he does lose this frame and match, Neil Robertson will play a lot worse and win a lot
37.
more games.
He's played his part
38.
in an absolutely fantastic match this afternoon. He's got nothing to beat himself up about. His level of performance has been very good indeed, Neil Robertson. But some of Maguire's stuff today has been truly exceptional. And the long black,
43.
in some ways, deserves to win the match. A fabulous shot.
Neil Robertson
44.
come out in the opening frame and had breaks of 60 and 58, and then he was outplayed for a while because Stephen Maguire was exceptional. Took a 3-1 lead and made a 1-2-8 to go 4-1. And Neil Robertson responded with 2 centuries, a 1-2-2 and then 100.
50.
But he hasn't really had a chance since then. Will he get another chance? It's highly unlikely.
Yeah, just slightly overscrewed that pink, Stephen Maguire. He's just on an angle just off straight. Little soft cannon. Leaves the
51.
pink into the centre pocket. Neil looking up at the scoreboard there. See if he's still involved in a match.
Can he just screw back, develop the 2 reds, because he'd be on the one to the right middle, even if he didn't finish on one of these 2. That's the end, you would have to feel, and Neil Robertson will certainly feel that at the moment.
57.
But he's played superbly well here. He's just come up against a man who has been
58.
outstanding here, and we can certainly say that Stephen Maguire is on fire.
And he's most definitely a big player in this tournament if he keeps up this form. It's as good as I've seen Maguire hit the ball for quite a while. Okay, Mr.
65.
Green and a brown, but that's all we can really remember, Dennis. Everything else has been top notch.
I know
66.
it's difficult, John, but there's a possibility of a 5th century in a row. Now that would be outstanding. It would be a fitting end to this superb
72.
quarter-final.
Thanks. 73.
He's looked at the red next to the brown. If it's available, he'll play over towards the one on the side cushion. He's played for the difficult one first, and he has got an angle on it.
79.
He can just roll this in if he wishes. He'll drop on the yellow. He can screw back, finish on the blue, but
$80.
The red must go because he's played for the yellow. Well, it doesn't, so he's looking at it to the middle pocket. Absolutely perfect.
82. 83.
Well, if this is 5 centuries in a row, Dennis, you can finish the commentary. I'm off to the job centre.
Now you're pretty good in the studio. Don't believe in us, John. And you were going to go
86.
and have a bit of practice for the tournament in China, were you?
Have a look on eBay. My queue's up there tonight. Not much point
Settle
knowing
down
one.
now, please.
This has been magnificent.
88.
I've enjoyed every single shot of this. It's a shame Neil Robertson's going to lose, but he's played his part. A couple of centuries, but Stephen Maguire
91.
has just been awesome.
95.
In fact, Stephen Maguire made the very first century in this year's Masters. The flag's up already. The Australian flag is flying.
100.
Nice to see that. Well done, Neil Robertson.
106.
The man of the moment is the Flying Scot from Glasgow.
130.
What a performance! He throws in the towel. 5 centuries in a row. Stephen Maguire has made 3 of them. This crowd in the Wembley Arena, they've had a treat here this afternoon, and the players are getting a standing ovation. Stephen Maguire goes through